Chelsea's insecure, Atletico Madrid's insecure, and Bayern are very insecure. Nagelsmann, I'm coming for you. Welcome back to Glory Hunter with me, DoctorBenjy FM. Good to see you. I hope I find you very, very well. And we start here because, well, here is where things are exciting. Chelsea and Atletico Madrid, Zidane and Conte, both at risk at losing their jobs, 5th and 6th respectively in their current league position. But this is the big one, and this says more about Bayern than anything else, is that Nagelsmann is 2nd in the Bundesliga and will finish 2nd in the Bundesliga by some distance. Borussia Dortmund, 75 points, have run away with it and have stopped the Bayern monopoly since 2012. And now, well, that job might be at risk. And you look at the league table, there's even chance for Bayern to slip even further. Now, 2nd place for Bayern, as you can see, is bad enough. Now, if they want to relinquish the duties of Nagelsmann, I would love to step in there, and that would be great for me. The Bayern squad is really good, so I would love that. That would be great. I've got absolutely no issues taking control of potentially the best defence in the world, so yeah, deal. Now, since we last met, we've played Parma, Spezia and Napoli, and 3 wins on the bounce have seen us get back on track a little bit domestically. We now sit 2nd in the league table. We are, goal difference wise, far and away better than anybody, but it's that 3-point gap to ourselves and Roma. We have to try and catch them, and we are, I'd say it's fair to say, we're running out of time. Of course, we do play them. We may even have to include that as part of an episode in the future, because Roma now, well, it's getting tasty out there, viewers. We today then play Manchester City. That's right, Manchester City are our next opponents post Manchester United in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, a cup that we're still trying to knock off the Glory Hunter tally. Let's see then, can we do it? We're at pretty much full strength. Now, if there was a game to play City in, it might be this one. As I say, the team is as I like it. Bijlow, Singo, Quates, Zuma and Shaw at the back, Tonali and SMS in the middle, Rafinha one side, Bailey the other, Vlahovic and Sesko up front. We've got an opportunity here. We've got a real opportunity here. We're at our absolute best. I guess the only missing player for us is Fekir. He missed the games against United as well. Still injured at the moment, but Makoko off the bench, Kessie off the bench, Wijnaldum. We've got options. We're in a strong position right now, so let's waste no time. Let's get into this game. Now, the other games that are going on, you might be curious, so I'll bring those on screen for you right now. Zebra are playing PSG. Barcelona play Arsenal. We face the winner of that one in the next round, and Valencia and Real Madrid, an all-Spanish tie, are battling it out. But let's see then, can we get the job done against City? We've beaten one team from Manchester. Let's try beat another. Now, this won't be a surprise to you, viewers. City are really good. I know. We weren't expecting that now, were we? No, you weren't. And I don't know what team they're going to put out. They've got, let's put it this way, viewers, they've got options. Mbappe, Sterling, both on the bench for them. So if that doesn't explain it, I don't know what will. Musiala is phenomenal. Felix is very good. Bernardo Silva, Foden, De Bruyne, Lavia, Cancelo, Stones, Diaz, Mendy, and Ederson. Good. Right, this is our chance to extract revenge. We did the same thing against United. We beat them. Of course, we've got a game in between this against Bologna in the league, but we're not going to focus on that one too much today. We're going to play both matches. Again, both matches against Manchester City for you today. There will be a resolution to this. And I was reading through the comments yesterday as I wanted your feedback, and a lot of you appear to think that going for the league title and improving my reputation by winning another league title is the way to go. So we'll definitely stay here until the end of the season. It doesn't mean that if jobs become available, we won't go for them. We'll just have to try and agree, yeah, I'll take this at the end of the season if that's all right, if that's okay with you. As City early on with some possession. Now, they've changed Mendy and Cancelo round at the very start of the game. So Mendy cutting in. Well, we put a flying challenge in there. Blimey, very, very risky. As now, City are a side that like to keep the ball really well. And I found with this system particularly, playing against sides that love possession and keep possession, it's really hard to win. 1-0 down, viewers, 5 minutes in. We've been here before, though, don't worry. Now, the problem is, do you move away from the 2-striker system that we've got that makes us so potent going forwards? Probably not, but these little balls slipped in behind are a problem. They've got a corner as well, which I don't think they'll be as deadly from as the ball's played in. Well over. So they called that. But it's lovely. I tweeted out the other day as well. If you're doing a Glory Hunter, let me know how it's going. Make sure you are following me over on Twitter at DoctorBenjy. There's a link in the description. You should know by now. And so many people do Glory Hunter challenges now. It's a massive part of their year playing Football Manager. And a lot of you ask me for advice, and I very rarely give it. I think, no, you've taken on this challenge, you've put yourself there, figure it out yourself, because there are so many different mind games that go on while playing a save like this, because you just don't know if you're making the right choice when you make it. Are you missing out on jobs that you should take? Do you stay at clubs too long? You don't really find out until the 20 years are up. That's the big problem. As that ball forward was rubbish. Foden over the top. This guy is... I really would like to manage him at some point. He's absolutely unbelievable. Ball pulled back. It's not a very good finish. I think it was Bernardo Silva that did it. And we remain 1-0 down. I mean, I'll encourage the boys. We're 26 minutes in. We're not having a whole lot of anything at the moment. And have we got a highlight there as I paused? Okay, once again, lies, viewers. Lots of lies going on right now. I think we're going to lower our tempo a little bit. I think we're trying to play too quick, and it's not really working. Now, ways you can try and change this system to hopefully be a little bit more conducive with one another is to try and get it out to the fullbacks more so than the centre-backs and work those positions down the lines. Now, if you can beat the press from City as well, that's going to be quite crucial. Getting balls in behind ourselves. City do play quite an exposed back line with Stones and Diaz back there. That's what we're trying to do. The exposed back line. Sesko. Oh, it would have been so perfect. We have to try and exploit that, either with balls over the top or balls down the line, and starting in wider positions hopefully enables that a little bit more. So you do have to try and figure that out. Ordinarily, I like it to go through our middle, but if the middle is kind of packed up by very good midfielders, that becomes more challenging, as that ball from John Stones is pathetic. De Bruyne into Musiala, and Musiala is really quite good. Stops, turns, Felix. Oh, it's not going to go in. Luke Shaw just about keeps it alive, and then we're very, very calm in possession as the ball is then launched forward. And this is sort of our problem, which if you go central, you've got a real bother. We probably have to go, as that looks like it's over the line. It's obviously not, because the whole ball has to cross. I'm going to try and get the ball out wide. I'm not going to overlap, but we're going to focus play down the wide areas as well, and see if that helps us out a little bit in this game. I don't like to change a tactic too much when I've built it over the course of a couple of seasons, made little tweaks here and there, as these balls through the middle are so horrible. Bijlow does brilliantly again and saves it. People have pointed out that when I start pronouncing his name correctly, he won't be as good, so I'm refusing. It's like Bijlow or something, but I'm not entertaining it, viewers. Not entertaining it. It's like Biram Diaz all over again. Someone have to comment very similar to this, actually. It's a very, very similar situation. As soon as you start pronouncing it correctly, it's not nearly as powerful. All right, 1-0 down. I feel similar to how I did it about United. If we can keep it at 1 goal and take them back to the San Siro, I feel like we've got every chance. You're doing well. Keep working hard. This is not done yet by any means. Now, of course, we could bring the likes of Kessie or Wijnaldum on and take a striker off. And actually, Vlahovic there is having an absolute shocker. In fact, a few of the forward boys aren't playing very well at all. The front line is, I mean, you could take any of them off. No one's playing well, and we're 1-0 down. I don't really know what to do. I think Kessie, right? I think because everyone is playing quite poorly, we actually are going to change the shape. Tonali's going to sit deeper as a deep line playmaker. We've done obviously similar things to this before when we've had the wide players push on a little bit. Sesko is going to be the main man up front in his own. Rafinha and Bailey are going to swap because neither are playing well. So we'll just see if they can work it out a different way. And then Kessie goes in as a ball winner next to SMS, who continues to support those forward areas. It's not perfect, but again, we're trying to battle their midfield. And I've got to be honest, a midfield of Tonali, SMS and Kessie is as good as many midfields across world football. We're giving a little bit of protection to the boys in front. We're hopefully allowing now a bit more of a battle to exist. There's a set piece is about to go City's way. Is it Phil Foden? It is Phil Foden. We're 1-0 down. We're 2-0 down. It's an exquisite free kick in off the post. And you can't really, when you make a tactical switch, you can't really account for that. Then again, I don't know if Tonali's giving the free kick away in exactly where he's playing. I mean, you're not going to get a better free kick than that. If you're going to concede a free kick, let it be like that. Not where the keeper parries it into his own goal. Sick of that. We'll go more positive. We'll try and encourage. We're going to play it a little bit quicker as Rafinha gets the injury. We're going to have to put Bailey back on that side. Moukoko comes in as well to play as the inside forward. It's far from perfect, this, against an already good side. We've now lost Rafinha. Moukoko is obviously a good player to have come in straight into the side, but nobody's playing well. Like, it's very... Kessie's come on, and so far he's the only player who's putting in a proper shift. Mbappe and Sterling have just come on, by the way, or have come on quite recently. Is there an option for us to try and grab a goal and go for this? Let's be frank about it. Not really, is there? Let's be honest. I just think we're playing a better team. And I think, and I want to try and analyse this, but we've had A 6.35 average rating. City haven't even had to play that well to beat us. Like some of their forward players have done all right. Like I don't know, it's one of them. Their ability to control the ball and defend with the ball is so impressive. I did a Do It Better series with Manchester United where I tried to do exactly the same thing, where you defend by just having possession rather than having to sort of defend. And City are the best in the world at doing it with the players that they've got. So we've just felt that. We've obviously got a second leg. It's not over. I'm going to tell the boys I don't like what I've seen from the team. It's a really poor performance. I can't just go, don't worry, everyone, that was all right. Is that Brahim Diaz scoring for Real? Oh, nice to see him doing well. Anyway, so yeah, we've got the second leg coming up. Rafinha is out for 3 to 5 weeks with a groin strain, which means he'll miss the game coming up against them in the second leg. We, of course, played Bologna in between, and then City, this quarterfinal. Second leg, I'll see you for it in just a moment. Good heavens. Going to treat myself to a can of J2O. Didn't realize they really came in cans. Obviously, this is the post. What do you call it? This is the post Christmas joys of all the drinks that no one had. You now get to consume over the next 2 to 3 weeks. So cheers, everyone. What are you still drinking? As I drink this J2O, I do realise I don't really deserve it after losing 2-0. So it's soured. Yeah. We just beat Bologna, right? 4-1, Doddle, obviously. Benjamin Sesko, Messi going, he should leave for PSG. Shut up, Lionel. They've got nothing to do. You should be retired by now, frankly. Giving it large, giving it all that. Can we sign him? Get him in at Milan, late doors. Maybe get him in the coaching staff at Norway. Hang on. Would you like to be a coach for Norway, Lionel? I've offered him the job. What an opportunity for him. Pack his bags. He's ready to go. Now, we'll come back, really, because I want to have a little chat before the City game. I should almost certainly rest the boys as well, I've just realised. He's declined the offer. Well, fair enough, Lionel. Up to you, mate. We rotate the squad round just a little bit to try and keep it fresh. Of course, big game coming up against City. Now, the important thing to remember about the managerial jobs that are available, that being Atletico Madrid, Chelsea and Bayern Munich, is that it doesn't matter if I don't get one of them, because what matters is that will create a managerial shuffle. That was a big problem last summer, and it's ultimately why we didn't move, because there wasn't those jobs available for us to go for. The international jobs came up, yes, after a tournament, but the league jobs, there was never a shuffle, there was never multiple jobs available, and that's when it becomes so much easier to get a job. For those that have played Glory Hunter, you'll know, when there's just that one job, all the managers are going for that one job. It's very like any job, I guess you would say, whereas when there are multiple jobs and there are teams obviously losing managers, we might not get one of those jobs, we might get another job similar. Maybe the Dortmund manager will go to Bayern Munich and then Dortmund becomes available and they're dominant apparently. Roma have just beat there. I just saw it come up on my screen. Roma have beat Atalanta with 6 games to go. Roma stay top of the league. Just a few slip-ups from us this season, including against Roma, might just cost us. But of course, we do still play them at the back end of this season. We'll have to engage in that one a little bit. I'm just going to check City. Hopefully, they've had a mass outbreak of chickenpox or something. I mean, none of them are injured. All of them are fit. They're so up for it. Oh dear, they're so good, and they're not even top of the Prem, are they? Okay, they are now top of the Prem. The top 4, blimey. City, United, Liverpool and Arsenal are battling. Chelsea and Tottenham way off the pace, so that's why the Chelsea job is obviously available. Erling Haaland has scored quite a few league goals this year, so he's actually performing to a level where you'd expect him to be. Arsenal and Barcelona then to face off first. Arsenal lead 3-1 after the first leg, and they've destroyed them 6-1. Blimey, and I think that's confirmation, isn't it? The Zebra have knocked out PSG, so Barcelona, PSG, gone. Arsenal, interestingly, from what I've seen in multiple saves, I've got many going on right now, keep the squad that they sort of have now, and it just gets better. Like, so many names here, and of course, I've just forgotten that Theo Hernandez is there. Good to see you, mate. But yeah, so many of the players on their side are still there, and they've just added quite nicely to it. If Arsenal do that in real life, they might actually be successful. And I won't speak for Arsenal fans, but I would imagine that's probably what they want. So good for them. Right, 2-0 down, and terrified is how I feel right now. Of course, we've lost a few players. This is the lineup who played in the game just now against Bologna. The big switch is taking Tonali out and putting Kessie in. Now, as much as Kessie was good in the last game, Tonali overall does provide better performances. Of course, Mokoko's going to start from the beginning of the game. We've got these 2 up front. Bailey scored 2 against Bologna. I need more from you, Leon, if I'm honest. And here we go then. There's not much more to say. I mean, Singo comes back in at right back. I realise that's another bit of rotation we did. Everything else, as it was. Although I have to sort out the bench again because the bench is absolute shambles. I think we're going to start as we know. I think to change it now, as much as I believe that playing this way against City is a risk, I think the home advantage in Football Manager is still a big thing. So to play the way that we're used to playing from the off seems like the logical step to make. And then obviously we'll see what happens there onwards. We need an early goal. I think that's the long and short of this. It's all about momentum as their bench now contains Felix, Sterling, Cancelo, as they just bring in Pedro Porro. Mbappe starts now as well. Good, yeah, great way. Woo! Right, we can get revenge against them. I'm not sure revenge is the best way to approach this. I'm going to tell them all I've got faith in them. Let's see, can we make the difference in this second leg? We're 2-0 down. This would see our Champions League campaign ended. And if I'm honest, it's the sort of team I expected it to be ended by. But against Manchester United, we were down after the first leg and we pulled it back. And hopefully we can do the same again right now. 10 minutes in, Kurt Zouma, an early booking. We've got a throw in very deep in our own half. So to get it out from there without giving it away is pretty difficult to do, as Luke Shaw is quite well pressed there. It's about this is the most important bit, the transition from here, getting it out wide. That's what we've got to do with it, and then try and look for balls in behind for Sesko and Vlahovic. You can see there Sesko in acres of space. It's got to go into Moukoko. It's got to go in behind. That's the sort of goal we score as he plays it in behind and Sesko's in on goal and he's got to finish, and he does finish, and that's what a Milan goal looks like. That's what the plan has to be. Remember where that started off? It was Luke Shaw at left back, playing it across, inside, out to the right back. Singo plays a nice simple ball, and this player, whoever this is, whether it be Fekir, whether it be, who else plays there, Rafinha or Moukoko, we've got to get those passes through to the likes of Sesko and Vlahovic, whether it goes beyond the defenders so they're looking over their heads, or it goes in front of them and in between them almost. That's what we've got to see from these boys, and now it's about defending well, as Moukoko again steps in, brilliant from him. Sesko inside to SMS, and again, patient play, looking for the ball to players that are in spaces. Singo drives inside this time and finds a lovely ball to Leon Bailey, and the right back's been caught out, and Bailey goes all the way, and Bailey scores from Singo to Bailey. They're all looking over their heads. They don't know where their ball is. Bailey's put it in the back of the net. 25 minutes gone, and Milan have scored again, and we just didn't see this in the first leg at all. Not a single highlight of this nature, but this is the type of pass and the type of ball we're looking for, whether it be Vlahovic on his left foot or Bailey on his. It's all about that final end product, and after the 2 goals against Bologna, he's a man in form, and he scores again. Scored a goal very similar to that against Bologna, actually. And now we lead, and now this is on. We are back on level terms. Come on, viewers. Merry Christmas. Get the J2Os out. Come on. Phil Foden has picked up a yellow card. There's going to be a free kick in a dangerous area. And let me tell you, Sandro Tonali loves them from here. He goes for goal. Oh, I just said with a brilliant save. Puts it behind for a corner kick. And as I say, it remains 2-0. Tonali on the corner, though. They'll look for some of the big lads in the middle, surely. He plays it towards that front post. There's Vlahovic. Oh, my word. Nearly got there. And now De Bruyne brings it away. And that is a terrifying sight. We know how pacey they might be on the break as Phil Foden, racing forward. Singo runs him off the ball, gives away a free kick, but stops the attack, more importantly. I've got to praise them right now. I hope they enjoy the praise of being 2-0 up. As here we are again, starting with Luke Shaw in this left-back spot. Can we get it over to Moukoko? Of course, everyone's looking on one side of the pitch. The ball forward to Sesko is brilliant. And now Moukoko with a chance to break into the penalty area, perhaps, or find the most perfect pass. He finds Tonali, flicked it down to Bailey. On that left foot, it's very dangerous. He needs more support. He gets it from Luke Shaw, who eventually makes his way forward. This again, can we get a ball into the middle? We've got some big lads in there. It goes to Vlahovic at the front post, and he scores! It's 3-0! Milan have turned it round! Wow! Unbelievable. City are being Milan'd right now. 2 added minutes of extra time in the first half, but look at us go! We are second leg kings right now. 3-0. Luke Shaw, brilliant work from him on that left-hand side. And look at that header. It's a glorious header from Vlahovic at the front post. It's at half-time. Well, we're nearly at half-time. When have Milan ever been 3-0 up at half-time and then thrown it away? I got a Liverpool mug for Christmas. Well, though, that was something special. And City, 6.3 average rating across their whole team, terrible. They're having the same game that we had, but we are so much more dominant in possession, on the ball. Mbappe is a false 9 on a 6.4, Silva on a 6.4, Musiala on a 6.4. It's shocking from all of them. Corner kick, Tonali played in, Vlahovic is there. Oh, we're riding a high right now. 56 minutes gone. Of course, we can't get too complacent. I'm having the best time of my life, viewers. At 2-0, be honest with yourselves. You thought it was over. I was pretty sure as well. Look, the game's not won yet. 70 minutes on the clock as that from Sterling isn't going to cut it. And Leon Bailey on that left foot, driving forward. Players getting to the penalty area. Can we get an all-important fourth, which would create more room? Sesko, it's an open goal. It's, oh, well. They're going to check it. It's going to go to VAR. My first thought was, he's on. But I could be incorrect on this. They're going to see if the goal should be awarded or not. I thought he looked level, but I could be wrong on this. It's being disallowed. Will we get to see it? Because I would like to see it, please. I'd like proof. You know, I've been screwed quite a few times. Against Manchester City, don't forget. It's very tight. Sesko puts it in. The important thing for me is how well we're playing. I could make a change here, but why would you change this right now? Why would you? Don't foul him there. Sterling, Cancelo, of course, City just need one to level things. Don't forget that. Again, this game is not won quite yet. Quates heads it away. Valverde picks it up. He missed the first game through an injury or suspension. I can't remember which it was. Cancelo into Musiala. Back to Joao Felix. Oh, my, no. Did we dramatically beat City once before? Yeah, we did. It's all coming back to me now, viewers. It's pre-Christmas. It feels like a lifetime ago. Is he onside? Look at that. Classic Sterling. Just doesn't matter. Doesn't care about the rules. As the ball's played forward to Cancelo. Sterling's off, by the way, there. As the ball's played forward. I know it's absolutely irrelevant, but I'm still pointing it out. Okay, maybe a change has to come in. SMS, the only player not having a fantastic game. Kessie's going to come in for him. Got to be careful with some of these decisions now. We don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. I'm going to try and encourage the boys. It's technically 3-3, isn't it? So they love the encouragement at 3-3. So you can make it when you're leading. They go by their aggregate score. You work it out. As Madrid dominant in their games. There's a highlight. 89th minute, 30 seconds remaining of normal time as Kurt Zouma ventures forward. He finds Tonali. Vlahovic plays it back to Quates, and it's all about creating a Milan type goal, getting it to the wingers, playing balls forward or getting crosses in. Luke Shaw is going on a run here. He finds Leon Bailey in loads of space. Ball played across. Vlahovic has scored. Come on, my boy. That's what we're talking about. Milan 4, City 1, and as we tick over on the 90. Go Italian, for heaven's sake. Forget everything you know. Don't worry about it. Just play it. Create a wall. Here we go. This is it now. Leon Bailey is the out ball on that left-hand side. Shut the doors. Koulibaly's coming on for Vlahovic. I don't care, City. This is what I'm doing now. I don't care. Defensive. Waste all the time. Lower the tempos down a little bit. We're shutting the doors. There's no room at the inn. That has counted, doesn't it? Luke Shaw, by the way. Wonderful work from him against an old Manchester rival. Leon Bailey. It's a brilliant run. And the cross. Where's the marking? Who cares where the marking is? It's 4-1. We've got Italian. There's 4 minutes of added time, viewers. You might as well just wrap it up and go home. It's Milan 4, City. Come on, viewers. Oh, I'm exhausted. I am exhausted. I thought it was done. We're a monster at the San Siro. Goodness me. I'm really proud of everyone for turning up. There's some of them. Me and Italy. I love Italy on Football Manager. Me and Italy get on like a house on fire, viewers. That's been put out responsibly by firemen. We're outrageous. It's a 4-1 win. It's a dominant win. And we now face, I think it's at Arsenal in the semi-finals. The problem for Arsenal is they have to play us at the San Siro in one of those games. They're in bloody trouble then, aren't they? The final venue will be at the Johan Cruyff Arena. That's the final will be held there. The other game is Zebra versus Real Madrid. If it's Zebra, I feel pretty confident. Of course, the narrative going into this game then is that we will come up against this man, the man that loves ascending. He's suspended, ironically enough, right now. Who knew it? He can't play the Carabao Cup games. Oh, outrageous. A man that loves a red card. He's got one in the Premier League this year for Arsenal, but of course, also a man that we loved. He was fantastic for us, and now we have to go up against him. I can't wait. It's going to be great fun. It's going to be tomorrow's episode. We will face off against the mighty Arsenal. Never said that before. As well as tomorrow, we're going to kick things off tomorrow with that game versus Roma. So we're going to see how we do against Roma. Again, it's a big game for the league. And of course, we'll keep an eye on the jobs too. But Arsenal coming up. City dealt with. Who's next? Bring them on. If you enjoyed the video, please do leave a like on it. If you're loving Glory Hunter, make sure you subscribe. Never miss a video. And yeah, let's go big today. 2,500 likes for that. Come on. Right. See you soon, everybody. Take care. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Come on.